Yeah, so this is, yeah, so I'm actually moving this on behalf of Councillor Nunziata. So I think it's important that committee members see this before they speak. And I would simply say that this process has not been easy, and there were some weaknesses on both sides. At the same time, this is technically the fourth meeting that we have had hearing from the residents of the community. I commend the two local councillors who are advocating for the community, but at the same time making sure that we keep our commitment to social responsibility. And one of the challenges we have with the homeless is not just fighting substance abuse and mental illness, but fighting the stereotypes that develop from having a homeless shelter in your neighborhood. And that is something that we have to work harder at in getting some of the key statistics and information on the social impact of shelters in our various neighborhoods. If we folded every time a community objected to it through misinformation and a misunderstanding of who the homeless are, we would not be able to set these up anywhere in the city. And we certainly have a moral obligation and a social obligation to have them. And I can tell you that some of the risks to communities of homeless people who do not have a place to go each night, who do not have the mental health and social supports in the shelter, are at higher risk and are probably more problematic. At the same time, it is a fast-growing city with complex problems and finite resources, and we have to do the best we can. One of the great challenges that we're finding as we look for 15 new properties, other than 13 now, is we're trying to lease or purchase properties in an extremely expensive real estate environment. It puts enormous pressure on our capital and then subsequently our operating when it comes to maintaining the facilities. So from that point of view, I think the discussion has been fruitful. We appreciate all the comments from the local community. We may not agree with everything, but it's certainly their right to share their views. And as I said on several occasions, this technically is the fourth meeting. And based on the motion I just moved, we're going to be back at it again in September or October. So I'll put this on the floor and certainly take a look at it. I think it combines both the necessity to lease this property, direct staff to do it, and at the same time to hear from the local community whether the number 100 is appropriate, whether you have a phase-in, and what the various supports can be in the local community. I think the local councillors can fight for more, and they certainly deserve more.